What's going on, guys? Proust and Puddin here, and today we're going to do a little review. I got a code for the UFC 2 beta from EA Sports, and right now we're just looking at the menus. As you can see, it is the standard block menu that EA Sports has gone through. Pretty easy to navigate. Everything you can see here. You can easily switch pages with L1, R1. That way you don't have to scroll all the way across just to get to skill challenges or practice mode or anything like that. Alright, so let's get a look at the game modes. Alright, so first we have the continue button. That's obvious. Wherever you were at before, you don't want to scroll all the way over to skill challenges. Just click that continue. We have customize, create a fighter, change the settings in the game. Very simple. Next we have 3 blacked out boxes. We weren't able to get into this because the beta didn't allow us to. We have the fight now. You fight with UFC fighters. You got some buddies over. You guys want to fight, whatever. Do that. You have live events. I'm assuming that means you can play past events. Custom events. Create your own UFC event. Pretty standard procedure there. Next we have the career mode. Something I played a lot when I first got the game. The previous title. And then it got really old. It was boring, really repetitive, and it seemed like once you got to the top, that was it. Couldn't do anything. That was about it. So you're stuck here in career mode. Hopefully they change some things. I'm excited to see if they did. Next we have ranked championships. That's pretty obvious, straightforward. UFC fighters. You're online against other UFC fighters and other people playing. You get to keep your record. All that fun stuff. Next we have quick fight, unranked head to head. That's gonna be easier. Knockout mode, blacked out. We can't see what it is. Looks like some sort of tournament based thing. But the one thing I really want to talk to here is about the ultimate team. I didn't know what this was gonna be about. This looks like it was really strange at first when I seen it. I was like, how in the hell do you have an ultimate team when it's a single person against a single person? Well, I got into it. It looked like a lot of fun, and let's see what it's all about. Alright, so here we are in the main menu of the My Team. Here's where you select your fighters. As you can see, we have 5 slots for creative fighters, and you can also notice I already created a guy, a fat hairy guy with purple long hair and a big beard with tats, and I'm also terrible in the bottom left there in the yellow. My 5-7 record as a boxer. Let's go ahead and get into the creation to show you guys what it's all about. Alright, so starting here, as you can see, you can create a male or female fighter. For the sake of this video, we'll stay away from the women, and we'll go ahead and create ourselves another male fighter. Alright, so here we are at the main menu of the creative fighter. We're going to go ahead and change his name, something simple. We'll just slap in, I don't know, new. And we'll change his name. We'll just let him say something. Baker sounds good. We'll go with that. Leave his nickname as Assassin. And as you can see, fighting out of, last year I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there wasn't that many places you can choose from. This year they have tons of places, from Cleveland to Knoxville, Tennessee, to Kingston, Jamaica. There's tons of places for you to be from, and I'm just going through a few of them here. Hillsboro, Illinois, whatever. We're just gonna, let's see, find something that sounds appealing. Garden City, Franklin, Fort Texas. We'll just stay Euclid, Ohio. He'll be a young gun, 18. Alright, so as you know, we can change weight classes, and when you do, certain attributes will redistribute for certain things. Heavyweight, obviously a heavier guy, probably a better boxer than he would be on the ground. Lightweight, quicker around here. For the sake of this video, we will go ahead and choose middleweight at 185. We'll say 6'2" with a orthodox stance. Going here into appearance, we can't change his actual walking gear, but I'll show you guys all the hair that they have allowed us to see. We'll get a look at the different styles. A mohawk looks pretty cool. The hair looks good graphically. Let's see, maybe we'll check out some dreads here. Those would be fun to swing around the octagon. Maybe a little ponytail action going on. Or we will just, let's see, maybe this long mohawk. I'm not feeling it. How about we just check out the mullet? I'm feeling the mullet, guys. Let's go with it. Check out the hair colors. They got a few bright areas. Let's take a look at the pink. Something I noticed, the pink and the red, not really a big change. So I guess you can go either way, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna go with some blue hair. It's nice and bright, and really says I want to kick you in the face. Eyebrows, not big changes for anything, and you can't change the color to your hair. Here we have the facial hair, always a big part of fighters. There's a little biker goatee going on. Maybe the full beard, or some English mutton chops. Those look pretty sweet. Maybe a little pirate mustache, a little curl on the top. I think we're going to go ahead and stick with a biker goatee. And we're going to change this to another bright color. We'll go with pink, even though it still kind of looks like red. Doesn't really matter. Body hair. Wasn't a lot of options. You know, we can go crazy furry, like a bear, or we can go straight clean, or maybe just a little hair, extra hair on the legs and the arms. Not a big change. Here we're adding a little patch there by the belly button. Let's see. Let's just go with the light patch right there. That looks good. I think we'll go with that. Change the color. We can go white, which looks a little weird on his body here. Maybe a nice little light blonde. Let's see here. Head, you can change the proportion. We won't deal with that. Change the eye color. There was no cool eyes or anything like that, but some of the colors look pretty nice with the hair, as you can see here. And you can choose your body. You could be some fat slob, hairy slob like my other guy was. Or you can be fit. As you can see, the guy has a gut. Here he's adding a little six-pack in there. We're going to look pretty cool, though. Let's find something with some washboard abs, huh? That looks good. Let's go with this one. Yeah. The ladies are dropping their pants now. Skin color, we can be black as shit with blonde hair on his chest. Or we go a little just straight white. Just straight white. He is blinding me. Let's give him a little color here, huh? Let's see. No. This should do it. There we go. And tattoos, big part of the game last year. EA has done a great job with this. I think their ability to add the tattoos and actually look like it's on the skin instead of rather just, you know, like a picture that you slap onto someone's body. Let's just go crazy with this, huh? Let's put one on the face here. Stretch it out. Yeah. All right. There we go. Let's see. Let's add this guy on the neck. Yeah. There we go. Stretch this guy out. There. Oh. Stretch out the mouth. That looks sweet. We're not trying to be aesthetically pleasing to anyone. Ladies, if you're watching, this isn't a guy that you're going to want to bring home to your parents. He's probably been in jail a few times. So let's keep that under wraps. We're just going to give him just a full upper body paint job, basically. I'm just going to fill him up. This is something I had a lot of fun doing in the last game. Something I didn't notice until now, if you actually check his stomach out, he's breathing. His stomach goes in and out, which is pretty cool. It's realistic, brings that live feel rather than him bouncing back and forth with his arms moving. His stomach moving up and down brings it that more realistic feel here. And like I said, we're just filling in areas on the arm. Let's see. You can switch the layers, so maybe we want that cross on top of the skull instead, or that devil face. Make it look a little bit better. Let's fill it in with this here. Stretch it out and up. I think we're going to have that demon face on top of that tattoo. That looks good. I won't put anything on the legs. Let's see, we put something here on the back. Nice pair of angel wings. Barbed wire, can't go wrong. Nice burly man, needs some barbed wire in his life. And just a big obscure tattoo on the front here. We'll just slap this whole bad boy right here. Yeah, that looks overproduced. There we go. This is something you'd see out of like Street Fighter. Let's check him out. Alright. Looks good. Looks good. That's one scary mofo, people. Alright, so here we're going to change the shorts. Everything is pretty simple. You get your regular board shorts. There wasn't much you can do. Like I said, you can't change your walking gear here. I'm assuming it's because of the beta. But once the full game comes out, I'm going to assume that we'll be able to do so. We're just going through the shorts here. The Valet Tudo tight shorts, spandex, whatever. Mouth guards, pretty standard from last year. You always got to go with those vampire teeth, the little demon. Yeah. And accessories, you could only have the left ankle, right ankle. And that was that. Here you have a personality. This is just the way that he acts after a match and before. Look at Ronda Rousey. Hello. Okay, anyway. Let's see. You'll just go through Bruce Lee. Let's just slap it on there. You have your walkout music. Right now, only 5 tracks. Obviously, there'll be more when the game comes out. For the sake of this movie, we will go ahead and do Bring Me the Horizon. Different taunt styles while you're staying in there. Different movements that he'll do. You have your skills, which you can't actually change. Can't alter any of these because we don't have any points to alter them. Alright, so after we create our fighter, what we get is a starter pack. We get cards, and here, since we're middleweight, we get a starter middleweight pack. This is going to give us a lot of specific middleweight cards that we can only place on middleweight fighters. Here we got ourselves the main card that we got out of this pack, which was the Wrestling Transitions. Let me talk to you about the tiers and how the levels of the cards go. It's not gold, silver, bronze, whatever the hell Madden and all that other stuff uses. Here we use tiers. We have tier 1, which is the worst of the pack, up to tier 5 being the good. Now tier 4, tier 5, I haven't seen any of those cards in any of these packs that I've opened since playing this game. I'm assuming the beta locked that out. Here we have a tier 3 card. This is a Phenom card. We can add attributes to our player, and this is going to make him better. So we don't get points that we can specifically add points to his attributes at all, but we get these points that add the attributes to him. So here we get 3 different categories. It'll add the points to our guy, and we get 2 for top game, 1 for ground defense, and 2 for on the back. Here we have a move, risk reward card, El Guapo, boxing contender. These are all attribute cards and perks and stuff that we can add. Next we have a training card. These are really important. You add these before your fight. I'll show you guys that when we get into a little gameplay. And the fitness boost, which are also huge. I'll show you that as well. I didn't realize it. I messed up when I first started playing. I didn't realize about the fitness boost, and then I added the fitness boost and I beat the crap out of some guy. So here we have a tier 3, which is plus 30, tier 1 plus 10, so on and so forth. Here we are at the main menu of the Ultimate Team. Your fighter, there's the main screen there. This is where you're going to find your fights here in the Ultimate Championships. But first I want to show you the store. I want to show you all the packs that we can get here. Currently what the beta is allowing us to look at is the basic packs, the premium packs, the Fight Night pack, which is specific right now just for the weekend during the beta, and your weight class packs for whatever weight class you are, help you get more points. You use coins to purchase these packs, or you can purchase UFC points. Obviously microtransactions are huge with these kind of things. Alright, back in the Ultimate Team here, we're going in the Ultimate Championships. And we're going to go to our first fight, but first we have our pre-fight. This is where we get to use these cards. This is what I was talking about with the training. We get 2 training selections, and the first one, we also have the fitness. This is another big thing. You use these cards to build your fitness. Obviously you want your fitness at 100%, but let's go ahead and take these train for next fight. We're going to add the stamina training. This adds our stamina up. keeps us healthy and going longer. And then once we add that upgrade, as you can see, it goes up to 77. And if we add another training, let's see, we have body health, leg health. Let's do toughness. We'll add toughness. And we're adding 5, which gives us a grand total of 64 on our toughness for this fight. Alright, everyone, so we're going to fast forward straight to the 3rd round. It was a bloodbath here in the first 2 rounds. It doesn't look like it on the floor. But I just wanted to take this time and allow you guys to see some gameplay. And I'm just going to give you my overall thoughts on the game. If you guys want to see the full fight, I will post that on my YouTube as well. I will have a link in the description down below. You guys can click on it, check out the full fight. You can see all the ground and how the ground works now. It's a little different than it was last year. I personally don't like it. Overall, the game, though, it's really fun. It's addicting. It's a blast. Personally, it's a little more fun if you get in a fight like me and this guy got into, just kicking the crap out of each other, punches back and forth, kicks here and there. And yeah, I mean, the game looks great, and for it being a beta, you cannot go wrong with this game. I'm excited to see the final version, the career mode. This ultimate team looks like it has potential, and as you can see, I just finished bashing my elbow into his skull. Bow down, bitch. That's how a winner does it. Yeah. It's a really fun game, guys. If you have any questions about the game itself, I'd be glad to answer anything that I can for you. So be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget, if you want to check out the full video, do so. Click that link in below. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and I will catch you guys later.